I'm streaming.
Alright, welcome everybody to the classic car season. This time we're at Monza. Beautiful track this in the F2004. I'm here with Chuck Billy, also known as Adam.
Yeah. And just listen to these engines. I mean, oh, absolutely screaming right down the road.
Oh yeah.
Expecting some fast lap times in early in the session today. I think there might be some rain coming on later in the qualifying session.
Oh yeah. I'll talk you through the track. It's very nice. First corner, I'll say we'll see a lot of lunges into that corner. The chicane, obviously. Then we have Curve Grande. Very nice corner as well. I doubt we'll see many overtakes there, but if we do, there'll be really nice overtakes, of course, unless you crash. Yeah.
Okay, so Jack has started his lap. He's coming down the main straight. They hit really high speeds down here. Currently, he's going 220. He's hit the braking zone. Really, really late braking. Slides it through one. Slides it through two. Gets out on the power nice and early. Up through the gears. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, nearly. Stays tight on the inside. Something we'll see a few drivers be doing. Braking really late here, 100 meters, clipping the curb on the inside, slight slide on the exit, gets up through those gears again, gets down to the Lesmos, another braking late, gets down to 3rd, back on the power, out again. Very high speed section, a lot of downforce needed. Maybe not the greatest exit out of that last Lesmo, but he's going to take it and he's going to come down to the Ascari chicane now. Looking for his braking point, there it is. Clips the inside, follows that outside, clips the inside again, back on the outside. Nice switching of direction here. Very good on the overall control of the car. Comes down to the Parabolica now. Extremely high speed, brakes 50 meters. Up through the gears again. Little bit of oversteer on the exit. Sliding it out of that corner. He's going to come across the line, and it's going to be a 120.5. Start off the timings as F1 Tribune retires from the session.
Yeah, I was just watching through Jack's lap. You can see how important that Ascari line is, because you got that massive back straight right after Ascari. You got to nail that line if you want a good lap time.
Corey Marshall sets fastest lap, 120 point, nearly at point 4. Heads the field by roughly a tenth, 2 tenths. Who else is on a lap? EQR. Is he new?
Yeah, he is. It's his debut today.
Yeah, so he's coming through the Parabolica now. Let's see what kind of times are going to be good for him and competitiveness.
He's invalidated.
Rossi at the moment. Yeah, he has invalidated. You're right.
He's starting a lap there.
Yeah, he started it. He's coming down to turn 1 now. Braking really late. Good from him there. Keeps it on the inside. Gets a nice enough exit on the way out. Just watching from the TV cams. His lap. See what's going on here. Someone's down at Ascari waiting to get that exit. I'm not sure who that is. Someone's also stopped on the main straight. Have a look about them. A lot of drivers coming into the pits now. Some people going too wide. I think a lot of people will be pitting right now. Okagoda is on an out lap, so he'll be going for a lap very shortly.
Oh, it's gone purple in the second sector.
Damn. EQR is on a lap, I think. Yeah, he's just coming down to the Parabolica now. I think Kagoda is behind him, about to start a lap. Coming out of the Parabolica, maybe a little bit of oversteer on the exit there. Can't be too sure, but that is a 120.8 from the new driver.
Yeah,
Kagoda
not bad for a debut.
coming out of... Yeah, not bad. I mean, especially in Tier 1.
Yeah. Also, I
Kagoda
just
comes across the
like
line,
to give a
starting
shout
his
out
lap.
to EQR. WOR commentator.
Yeah.
Hello, Jimmy.
Streams. Maybe could have taken a bit more room on the exit there. Could Kogoda. I mean, it was decent exit, but I don't know.
Ooh. It's not
Mr.
good for Kuroda.
CV8 Plays has done a fastest sector 1. As he comes through the Lesmos now. Praise he's not held up by any cars ahead. Would have activated VRS, but this is classic cars. Picks up a little bit of slipstream from that guy ahead. Not sure if that's choreographed or not. Certainly looked it. Comes through Ascari now. Nice.
Ooh, that's wide.
Yeah, that was a little bit wide there. Not entirely sure how that's going to affect his lap time. Because he did have good exit speed. Car behind him is picking up a little bit of slipstream onto their lap. So he's going to come really tight. I almost thought he was going in the pits there. And he goes 6th place. The 120.7. I have to say though, not times I was expecting. I was expecting them to at least dip into the 19s by this stage.
Well, we might see some. Corey Marshall just coming out the pits for his second run.
Yeah. Jack started a lap, so's GSRX.
That's
ABS Jar, the league owner, only in 7th at the moment. He'll be hoping to move up that order. Speedy Midget. I know he's running no assists, but he's a second down on 1st place.
I guess he's probably just going for the experience of driving these classic cars. Really realistic.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm sure when it comes to the real season, the F1 season, he'll turn it back.
Oh yeah, his pace will rocket.
Yeah.
Corey Marshall's maybe stay the same, I would say. I mean, he's quite quick, and he has been improving.
Yeah, like, I doubt any of these drivers did a lot of practices in these cars. When it comes to the real F1 cars, I'm sure they'll do much more practice.
Yeah, exactly. And I know quite a few people are turning off assists as Jack goes purple with a 120 pretty much flat. I was turning off assists the other day, trying to turn off the racing line. I mean, that didn't go entirely well. It's going to be extremely cluttered during the race, I'm noticing, because you have quite a few people just chilling, pretty much, waiting, starting their laps. People waiting down at Della Roggia, people at the exit at the last corner, just coming into the pits a bit slowly. Overall, I would say it is a little bit cluttered for my liking.
Yeah, Monza's a pretty, well, pretty clustered place for qualifying. We'll see it in real life.
So, who's that? Rossi getting out of the way, I think. Ooh, car ahead of him. Massive oversteering moment. Bad F1 opinion, I think that is.
Yeah.
He's on an invalid lap at the moment.
Oh, that's...
Apo purple in the middle sector.
Not good run through Ascari though, very poor.
Oh! He's out. Oh, heartbreak.
I'm sure he'll not be happy about that. Probably talking to his Finnish buddy right now in the party chat about this.
Yeah, I mean a 120.8. You would have said that he'd been able to improve that by a little bit.
Yeah, that just shows the importance of Ascari, how wrong you could get it.
It really makes or breaks your lap.
Yeah. Like you get a bit of oversteer to run through the into Parabolica is absolutely ruined.
EQR gets fastest middle sector briefly, but I think it's taken. Not sure.
That's a bad run through
Comes-
Parabolica though. And a
Yeah.
pretty poor run through Ascari. I think he could
Does
have got
go
pole.
P2. Yeah, that would have been pole if he didn't mess it up slightly at Ascari. I mean, as we say, the Ascari really makes or breaks your lap, doesn't it?
Yeah. It is the hardest and most important corner on this track.
Yeah.
Giving Sam Cole a bit of a toe there, EQR.
Nearly a bit of contact between them, I thought.
Yeah, speaking of which, Sam Cole's gone purple in the first sector with that toe.
Yeah. See what he can do in the second sector. I mean, he hasn't set a lap yet, so I haven't really got a benchmark for him to set himself against. Pretty good speed, though. Carries quite a lot through the Lesmos there. He's done the fastest middle sector, so he's fastest in sector 1 and in sector 2.
Again, Ascari just catches him out there.
Yeah, I mean, the track limits on the exit was okay.
Didn't take
But yeah.
enough curve on the inside and outside the first two bends. Not enough.
I mean, if you look at, if we just quickly take a look to the top 4 right now,
Whoa.
that's pretty quick.
Even with that bad run through Ascari, that's very quick.
And he didn't have a benchmark to set himself against. Now I think we should just take a minute to appreciate the sound of these engines. I mean, just listen to that. Oh, a lot of oversteer from Sam Cole there again. He's invalidated his lap. I'm pretty sure he will be coming into the pits.
Oh, Speedy Midget's wrong way around. In the first chicane.
Yeah.
Was on the grass there. It's gonna get in the way of Rossi now.
How
Nico.
close it is down.
Rossi's
Oh.
gone pull. Rossi's
Fast
gone
laps,
second
yeah.
fastest. Yeah. Didn't expect him
Yeah,
to
I mean,
be up there.
I was in the party and he was speaking to me and he was saying he would stay longer purposely out on those tyres during quality just to get them up into temperature.
That's an interesting strat.
Yeah, I mean, it's done for him as Jack is going to pick up slipstream from the car ahead and he's going to come across the line. And that will be pole by 0.3 of a second.
Wow.
Huge margin. And if we look from P3 down to P5, there's only about a tenth in it. As everyone gets a bit cluttered down there at turn 1.
Someone's got off.
Oh my god.
Desma 2.
Oh my god.
GSR
that was
Hamilton.
chaos.
What's happened now? Ew. Oh
yeah,
dear.
down at Della Roccia. Yeah. Quite a few
Two cars
people
out.
retiring there. Yeah, I didn't catch a good ton of it on stream, but got a little bit.
I did just see
People doing a lot of
Polo guy just trying to spin it around and then just went straight into the barrier, so
Yeah, I think Apo needs to issue a warning for everyone on track limits during qualifying sessions, because I think a lot of people cut there, causing quite a bit of.
yeah, we'll mention it to him afterwards.
I think if you get caught on stream doing that, maybe it might have to be a penalty, but I don't make that decision, so. So the current top 3, quite predictable really. Jack with a 119.45, Sam Cole with a 119.7 as it just changes to Kagoda with a 19.8. So as I said earlier, people are getting into the 19s now. Nearly half the field in the 19s. We look at EQR, Batem for the moment, as he's coming down to the De La Roggia chicane, hoping to improve his lap. Takes it virtually perfectly.
Another really important corner.
But yeah.
Oh, and that's too much.
Oh,
and
whether he's going to get damage. Suspension seems to be okay, so he should be alright.
Didn't get any wing damage.
Sam Cole on a lap sets another fastest sector 1, maybe looking towards a dominant pole here with 1:30 on the clock left of this session. Good pace through the first Lesmo. See how he does in the second Lesmo. Also nice track limits respecting there. It's been good through this corner. He's going to come up to the timing line, and we're going to see where he's going to be in sector 2. He's going to go purple in sector 2.
3 times up.
See how he takes.
That's enough.
And he's taken Ascari virtually perfectly. I mean, considering his last lap, that is really good from him. He's going to come through Parabolica now, maybe get a little bit of the toe from EQR pattern. And he's going to come across the line, and it's going to be pole. Yeah, I predicted that. But it's by 0.2 of a second over Jack. This is real good times we're seeing here. Who's that coming across the line? Start his lap. Or maybe he's pitting. Yeah, CV8 Plays is pitting.
Just wondering if Sam's starting another lap. Yeah, he is. He's going even faster.
Could go to pretty much out of this stage. Josh Owen really picked up a ton of slipstream from Jack there. Takes turn 1, turn 2 really nicely. I mean, he only has to improve 0.5 to get into P3, so hopefully he can improve his time. Jack giving a bit of a helping hand, it looks like. What do you make of that, Mr. Tonton?
Oh yeah, obviously helped Josh Owen quite a bit. Gone fastest in the first sector.
Yeah, Sam Carl doesn't think he can go faster, so he's retired the car there.
Oh yeah, Jack really helping him out.
Yeah, this is definitely choreographed, it looks.
Just wondering, because Jack's gonna hinder his time as well, hinder his position by helping Joshio.
Oh, Jack is out.
Oh my, that's a big one.
Nearly hit him there, I think.
Yeah.
That was close. Could go to pits and retires in the pits there. So Josh Owen only has pressure from behind from GSR 8F1. He's also on a lap, so it's going to come right down to the wire for the top positions. GSR has retired, and it's just Corey Marshall left on a lap.
He's
maybe he's going to go quicker.
Yeah,
and that's going to put
P9,
him,
I think. P8.
Good. Let's see. That was a confusing qualifying, to say the least. I mean, what do you think? Because I wasn't expecting Ross to be so high.
Oh yeah.
Kagoda also put in some good time.
Yeah, Polo got and Corey Marshall quite disappointing. As well from Jarve. I was
expecting Mr. SSR Hamilton to improve by a lot more than that. I'm not gonna lie.
1.5 seconds off. Not good enough.
F1 Tribune gonna do a last to first challenge. It looks. ABS Jarve came through Ascari, overjudged it, hit the wall, and was out of that session. So it's unlucky for him. But we're gonna have to move on to the race now. And we're going to expect some good fighting at the back here. So I might have a look at that early on. Although I will try to focus on the lead as much as possible.
gonna be quite nice to see these cars race out here. Be
Yeah.
quite exciting.
Alright, so we go on to the formation lap now. See, a lot of corner cutting there, maybe scaring other drivers.
Oh, look at those cars behind. Looks like a mess.
Yeah. You just wait for lap 1.
Oh yeah,
The
into
Retifilio
first.
chicane is
Yeah, to that chicane. Obviously got that gravel trap on the exit. That's gonna catch a couple of people out. Because you want the best exit out of that chicane, obviously, when you're fighting for a
exactly,
position.
and I mean, on lap 1, obviously, it's probably the thing you want the most. Sam Cole leading the pack nicely here. Kind of flying off into the distance. Not
Yeah.
really caring about his tyres.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it before. The tires don't matter that much in classic car season, but they still still make an
I would say
effect.
the temperature does.
Yeah,
I would say
But-
the
but then
temperature
again-
matters.
in these
Bruh, someone just disappeared. I caught that on stream. Someone just disappeared. Hit a wall and disappeared.
interesting. But yeah, in this game, when you do arrive onto the grid, you don't lose any temperature in the tires. The tire temperatures stay
Yeah.
constant when you're sitting on the grid. So there's really nothing to worry about
Ooh.
except tire wear for
It was like
example.
4 or 5 people being disqualified. Down at Parabolica. So let me find a good camera angle. There's not really any. This is a good one.
25.
Yeah, so we'll be gonna spectating Mr.
25%
Jack.
race, yeah.
Or spectating Mr. Cole. I think that's a good idea. And lights are on, I think.
Not for me, they're not.
Or not. We're having an issue.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there they are. So it's lights out and away we go in Italy. Sam Cole, good start from him. Oh, Kagoda having a bad start there from the back. We come down to turn 1. Further back they are 3, 4
Whoa.
wide. Watch. Oh god. This is nail biting stuff. This is people really side by side. That someone spun off. I think that's might have been Apo.
Yeah, that was Jar. He went onto the
Seems to have
grass.
recovered. Bad for an opinion. A little bit of a touch. Spins De La Roggia. That's going to be a yellow flag there.
Rossi into the grass as well.
Sam Cole with a nice lead though. CB8 plays with a really good move on SSR Hamilton at second Lesmo. F1 Tribune on SSR Hamilton. Will he go for the move down at Ascari? Is it close? No, SSR Hamilton managed to brake later, but he will get the slipstream coming down to the Parabolica now.
Oh,
SSR Hamilton. Oh, he's out. Sam Cole with a 1 second lead on lap 1. That is really good from him. So the current top 5, Sam Cole, Jack, Josh Owen, GSR Aid and Corey Marshall. Seems to be having a little bit of a timing glitch here. No one really that close coming down to turn 1. SSR Hamilton leaves the session. Unlucky from him on the exit of Ascari. Hello?
Yep.
Sorry, I just thought I disconnected there because there were a ton of
Oh.
ghost cars. Yeah,
No,
seems to be a little bit laggy at the moment. Let's look further back at some of these boys who are having a scrap.
Yeah, CBA and Aiden Master, AidF1, that was his own nickname. Old gamer tag. But that's a poor run out of Ascari, and that's even worse for Polo God.
Oh, Polo God.
Another victim of the
Speedy Midget goes wide out of the final corner. Don't know if that's a good line to take, but it's put Rossi right up behind him. GSR Aid also further down slightly. F1 Tribune maybe having a go there. He's going to stick his nose in. Going to be unable to make the move though. GSR Aid really close to the back of F1 Tribune there as Speedy Midget gets the time penalty for corner cutting. Josh Owen with an issue. I think he might have. Not sure what's going on there. Corey Marshall and SV Tax having a little fight there. SV Tax with a great start coming up against P3 now. Corey Marshall going to be able to make a move back through as Tax goes wide, but Tax is still in the DRS range. Sorry, not DRS range, slipstream range. And he's going to maybe have a go at him down into Ascari there. EQR practically touched the back of Speedy Midget's car there. He's going to be really close in the slipstream coming down to Parabolica. This is for 10th place. Check back up on that in a second as SV Tax and Corey Marshall are going side by side on the exit. SV Tax giving him all the room. Corey just having to go wide a little bit. Corey Marshall in the slipstream. He's going to pull to the inside and he may have a little bit of go down into turn 1. There we go. He's down the inside and up into P4. Getting ready to catch the leaders. Oh, that is contact. That is contact between three drivers. That is... Ooh. That is not what you want to see. Josh Owen on the back of GSR Aid F1 though. The F1 Tribune last to 4th place by lap 4. Great start to the race from him. Josh Owen still right on the back of GSR Aid there. 2 tenths separate them. Sam Cole leads dominantly with a 2-second gap to P2. Closest gap at the moment is 3 tenths between 5th and 6th. So we head to the TV cams.
Quite a good start, very good start, I should say, for F1 Tribune. But he does have a 3-second penalty. And those penalties are really important in a 25% race that we're running.
Yeah.
I mean, they are usually, but in a 25% race, they're really important.
Exactly. I mean, you want to be keeping between those white lines throughout the entire race here, because as soon as you get one warning, until you get a 3-second time penalty. And once you get one of those, you get dropped severely down the order. So, if I give you an example now, GSR Aid, if he gets one, he's going to be down into P6. And now that's only one position, but CBA is catching. So you have to take that into account as well. There's Corey Marshall pits on that one with damage.
Yeah, I just forgot to mention that safety car is off.
Yeah, it is off for this race.
From the last races. There's been too many incidents, and we've decided to turn it off.
There's no point keeping it, really, because if you keep it on, it's just going to mess up strategy and delay battling too much. It's just going to make the race too boring as Josh Owen doesn't get the best exit out of the Parabolica there. Still stays under 5/10 of a second back from GSR 8F1. He's come down to turn 1, not close enough to make a move yet. Closes up to him though, so that means his car is very nice and stable through the corners. It's only 2/10 between them now as they come onto the Curva Grande. See if he might be able to catch enough to send a move down the inside at Della Roggia. It doesn't look like it, though he's having a look. Nope, he's thought better of it at this present moment in time. He doesn't really need to do a crazy move because 2 cars ahead both have time penalties, so he just needs to be careful with this one.
Yeah, speaking of penalties, Josh Owen, he's got 2 warnings in the last 2 laps.
Yeah, so he definitely needs to watch the track limits a little bit there.
Just on the exit of Lesmo 2, that was awfully close.
Yeah. He is also really close to the back of GSR 8F1. It's whether he can get him down the straight and carry the speed through the Parabolica. I think that's where he might be lacking slightly. Someone has a little incident. Yeah, that's EQR retiring from the session as Sam Cole also sets the fastest lap of the race at 1:20. Yeah, as I said, Mr. Josh Owen, very close throughout the rest of the lap, but we get to Parabolica, and the car ahead just pulls away, although he is quite close at this very instance in time.
Yeah, no DRS and ERS, of course, in these cars. Just pure power and slipstream if you want to overtake.
Oh, this is a real opportunity for Josh Owen. He just needs to brake later into Lesmo 1. He's gone down the inside, but can GSR Aid come back at him? Yes, he can. Josh Owen backed out because of the track limits there, so they're really scrapping over this position. Josh Owen only 1.5 behind. He's going to move to the outside as they come under the bridge to get to the Ascari chicane. Is he going to send one around the outside? He's held that very nicely. GSR 8F1 slightly offline as they come out of the Ascari chicane, and that entirely puts CB8 plays into play here.
Someone's lost there on the exit of Ascari. That's Russell. Rossi.
Russell.
Yeah.
Do you know how much pain that caused me?
Oh.
Oh, outbrakes himself, does GSR 8F1. That's going to put CB8 really close behind him. CB8 may be able to line up a move coming down to turn 1 next lap, although he is within 0.5, so he might be able to have a go at the Della Roggia chicane. He's going to opt for the outside line, brakes late, but he's going to back out in this instance. May be able to get a better exit down into Lesmo 1. Unable to really go for the move there. Loses a bit of time as he misses the apex. Still very close to the back of GSR 8F1. Still very close. He's going to have the slipstream. Very close down to the Ascari chicane. Which way is he going to go under the bridge? He's going to have to opt for the outside line. And will he do the same thing as Josh Owen? Yes, he will. But he's going to get a little bit of contact there. They're going to follow each other out there, and who's that? That's Speedy Midget. Speedy Midget going too wide with these guys, sends it right around the outside at Parabolica, unable to hold the place though, and concedes to both of them. But I'm not going to lie, he's going to get another chance next lap.
Unless...
See what their braking's like here. CB8 getting it around. No, he's unable to get it around him there. But that's thrown Speedy Midget into play once again for the move down at the Della Roggia chicane. He's gone up for the outside line. Many drivers are doing, but not really having any success out of it as we look further up the road to F1 Tribune and Kagoda having a small battle here. F1 Tribune on the faster car at the moment, seems to have good pace as they're very close down into the Ascari chicane. follows him nicely through there, although he does get a 3-second time penalty, which means he has to make this move on the car ahead and then pull 3 seconds from him.
Yeah, in 4
Quick
laps,
update
that's a
on
mighty
Sam
task.
Quick update on Sam Cole, 4.3 ahead of second place.
No penalties as well.
Yeah. F1 Tribune within 2/10 on the main straight. Surely he's going to get the move done here. So he's on the inside, coming down to the corner. Who's going to brake later? They're going to brake roughly at the same time. Mr. Kagoda will have the line though, although he doesn't get the exit, and that's F1 Tribune's move. So now he's just got to pull the time from Kagoda, and that will secure him a podium place in this race. Remember, he did start 16th, so right at the back.
Oh yeah, this is turning into a bit of a 4-way scrap between these guys. Josh Owen, 8F1, CBA and Speedy Midget all in the mix. Although Speedy Midget is a bit behind.
Slightly dropping back there. GSR 8F1 gonna have to have a go down at Ascari on the car ahead. Gets a little bit of front wing damage from Josh Owen, who maybe brakes a little bit earlier than he anticipated as they come down to this corner. He's going to have to defend from CB8 Plays, who is on the outside. And will it be the 3rd time that GSR has been overtaken around the outside there? Yes, it will.
4th time.
CB8 Plays into 6th place. 4th, yeah, I didn't see that. Speedy Midget also having another go on in there. Maybe got the move done too early, I'm thinking. Although GSR 8 has kind of...
Oh!
That's a spin. That's a spin and some
What is
front
that?
wing damage from Speedy Midget.
Yeah.
Josh Owen losing out on CB8 Plays there, as F1 Tribune's already pulled 1.6 seconds. So we'll spectate Josh Owen and CB8 Plays as they round the Curva Grande, coming down towards the Della Roggia chicane, Variante Della Roggia. A
Whoa.
little bit of Italian for you there. That's thrown GSR8 right into play there. He's only a 10th behind Josh Owen. As Josh Owen, I'm not sure he has front wing damage. Does he have front wing damage?
No.
No, he doesn't. He's just not fast. GSR8.
Maybe
really
his tyre is wearing out.
Yeah. GSR8 really coming to attack him there as Rossi gets around the outside of Speedy Midget. Speedy Midget, I think, maybe not having the greatest of races. He was right up there, but then I think that exit kind of lost it for him. F1 Tribune has pulled another 0.4 of a second. Should come out of Ascari with, Parabolica with GSR 8.
Jack's had a little spin at the first chicane.
GSR 8 coming down around the outside. Can he hold the outside line? He's going to hold it, and will he be able to get past him on the exit here? Josh Owen gets a really good exit, and he's going to be on the inside for Curva Grande. They're going to go side by side down to Della Roggia chicane. They're both very close. It's going to be a case of who breaks the latest. And on this occasion, it's going to be Mr. Josh Owen ahead. Though not getting his line amazing through Lesmo 1. Let's see what he can do in Lesmo 2. Can he find that pace that he had earlier in the race? GSR8 right on the back of him still. As I think F1 Tribune maybe had a small issue there, losing time to Kagoda behind. Let's go on board with GSR8. See if he can have a go at Josh Owen. These guys having a really good scrap during this race. GSR8, Josh Owen and CB8 Plays. And it's going to be the final lap, and let's see who's going to take the win.
My money's on Sam.
At the moment to be
Oh.
Sam. As Josh Owen retiring from the session there. That looks like a small issue when overtaking. Maybe Ross needs to get out of the way of that, as he does.
Yeah, I think I saw that. I think that felt like deliberate crash. I think he had to leave.
Yeah, maybe he just gave
But that,
up.
yeah, that isn't the smartest
see-
thing to do.
I don't see why he'd do that though, because it's the last lap of the race, is it not?
Or maybe last lap you can't wait another minute.
And I'm gonna do a massive like Crofty thing here. So as he rounds the final corner, Sam Cole is gonna cross the line to win in Monza, and the Tifosi go crazy. This man in the Ferrari F2004 has won in Monza. Let's look at the gap between F1 Tribune and Kagoda. Kagoda really needs to focus on this exit, otherwise he's not gonna get the podium. F1 Tribune crosses the line. We're gonna see where Kagoda is. Kagoda jumps him on penalties. That's only half a second in it though. And that is heartbreaking for F1 Tribune, who thought he was going to get a podium from 16th on the grid. Still, 4th is an amazing finish from that far back. GSRA crossing the line. Rossi rounding the final corner now. Also going to cross the line, and he's going to come in 7th place. ABS Jarve, perhaps helped by a lot of retirements, is going to come through the final corner and cross the line in P8 if he doesn't bottle the absolute final corner. And he doesn't. GG to you. Crosses the line. It's going to be P8. Bad F1 opinion. Trying to play a song or something.
Yeah. Very nice song.
Yeah, I know, it's beautiful.
But yeah,
I might
Jarve
have to go for a Grammy.
claiming the final point scoring position. Like bad F1 opinion is gonna do some donuts.
Hey, well that means he's won, hasn't it? GG
I
to
see.
Bad F1 opinion for the win. Well done. Start inviting the people on the podium. I'll just have a look at what this dude's doing. Having some nice, having some fun with the lack of traction there. And can we invite Mr. F1 Tribune as well? I think he deserves to be in the party after that race. Hello.
But anyway, running through
Well
with the
done.
order.
Thank you. Shut up. Sweat.
Yeah,
Just have
so...
I can.
Hello.
Hello. Mr. Sam Cole. What'd you make of that?
Hey, driver of the day.
It was, well, I knew I'd be competitive on the day because I have the world record. But it was
Yeah.
pretty difficult race actually. Because tyres towards the end
Yeah.
were just gone.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you had really good pace there.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Pulling a 4-second gap by, I think, lap 4. So that's a second a lap over Jack there. A good pace from you.
Yeah. It's built different.
Okay start. I mean, it's what you needed. You got away nicely.
Yeah, start's fine.
Followed everyone else.
Yep.
Yeah. Overall, pretty dominant drive from you there. No penalties.
No,
Which is
I nearly
important to-
crashed, but you know, you move.
Pushing the limits, isn't it?
Yep. Adam, you better win tomorrow.
I'll try. I'm not sure if I have the pace, but I'll have a go. So 15 seconds nearly to P2, and P2 Jack. What'd you make of that? Good race? Bad race? What'd you think? Jack?
Of van Warning zij nog moest.
Oh yeah, man. What was the question again?
So how do you think you did, mate?
Oh, it was just a drive to survive, really. Because the F2004 is like my worst classic car.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. ABS Jarve started, I think, 15th, and was able to maximise off people crashing to go P8, picking up the last
Hij moest nog maar 1 warning.
penalties. Sorry, points
Godverdomme.
position. And I've got to talk to Kagoda and F1 Tribune because that battle on the timings at the end was so close. Kagoda, how do you think you came back to pull the gap that you needed to get on the podium there?
Sort
correct
of
answer is big balls.
Yep, Ascari, definitely.
Yeah.
Those tires were almost impossible to drive with, so it was just
Yeah.
nice to make it through each lap, and then the podium was just a bonus. But I don't think he had a penalty when he overtook me, so I was just kind of lucky that way as well.
Yeah. I mean, it was very good to see some close racing between, I don't know if you saw it, but the guys at the back was very close racing there. Tony, I've accidentally left the lobby, so can you go through the things? Tony, hello?
Looking through the order, Sam
Yeah.
Sam Cole, very nice race win for him. I'll give him a certain
Yeah,
number of
good
points.
checker.
Alright. And
Did you leave? No, okay.
so yeah, Sam Cole, dominating race win for him. Jack, P2, nice one. Kagoda, P3, winning off penalties. Behind F1 Tribune.
Wait,
In
winning?
front of in front of F1 Tribune.
Not so nice, not so nice, not so nice. Don't bully me.
I mean, bro, you were P16 on the start, right?
Yes.
And you came P4.
I
Yeah,
had
what a
like
drive.
3 warnings were just avoiding drivers.
Yeah. I mean,
But I
if you
can't-
send those clips to the race directors, you might be able to get those removed.
Nah, Kogoda's is podium like
Oi.
in Bahrain, so
Oi.
I'm not gonna do it again.
F1 Tribune.
Yes.
Don't do that.
You should see the stream right now. I'm literally on an F2004 just circling around it in the showroom thing. But just accidentally left the lobby. But yeah, good race. How are you rating that, Tony?
Quite chaotic, so and really wasn't that entertaining. So 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, probably 7 out of 10 there. Good to watch, but too much chaos, I think, really, to be classed as a very good race.
Yeah.
So I think on that note, we will close off the stream. And yeah, that was a good race.